Hi, you're welcome to the show. I'm Nai.
Muchas gracias, señor David. Señor David.
Señor David.
Eh,
Señor. ¿Cómo estás?
Está bien, está bien.
Estoy bien.
Estoy bien. What's on you?
¿Y tú?
Et tu?
Y
Et tu? Api wonyibo.
estoy bien.
Eh?
Yes.
Hello, Timber.
Adimuma. Kedu.
I'm fire. I'm fire. Back to this.
All right. Mr. Rossi. David Nzeakor here.
Like
No, Mr. David Rossi, quote unquote, Nzeakor here, has written a book titled Mind in Motion Reflections on Essence, the Space Between Thought and Being. I'll read the preface so you get an idea of the inspiration and the objective of this book. He says, I've got a story to tell, the wanderings of my mind, a collection of thoughts shaped through reflections, through stillness, through experience. You may find philosophy in these pages. You may find something quieter, something closer to observation. There are moments of questioning, moments of clarity, and moments that sit somewhere in between. You might notice some metaphors. I hope you enjoy them. It goes without saying, the meaning lies between the lines. I like that. Feel that says it
Yeah,
all.
I just smile to talk that in. Oh,
Don't worry. I love the sound of my own voice too.
this guy.
uh okay. So I think we should start reading and then towards the end of this session because we can't possibly get through this.
Yeah.
And I don't think the plan is to read everything because you need a reason to go buy this book. For crying out loud. We can't give it all to you.
I've
Give it
read
it.
the book
Yeah.
already.
I mean,
watched
there are
it.
lots of books that I should have read, but I listened to some podcast describing it, and then I'm like, I know what it says now.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. So, there are no pages in this book.
No page numbers.
No page numbers, sorry, in the book. Just entries. So, I'll let our author start with the interlude.
And by the way, it's a 6-part book. In the contents, there's the interlude, a lucid dream. It was an actual lucid dream. I just tried to describe what was happening. And there's Act 1, the fracture. There's Act 2, the mirror. There's Act 3, the expansion. There's Act 4, the confrontation. There's Act 5, the integration. And there's Act 6, the release. So it's like these felt like stages in my writing. What's the word? Should I say progression or however my thoughts were forming at the time? Although it was scattered, but when I pieced it up, certain thoughts belonged in certain parts of the book. It's like this could be for the beginning, this could be for the middle, and this could be for this sounds like something to like end with it. So the book feels like a journey. In as much as you can, it's something you can read from back to front. You can just randomly open it like this and just read any entry. It's as simple as that. You don't have to say, "Oh, I've not started from the beginning. Now I need to go back anywhere. So that's it for the
Like Black
content.
Mirror.
Huh?
Like Black Mirror for our TV lovers.
Oh, I've not watched it though.
Don't worry. It's kind of like that. It's a series, but each episode is a different story.
Or something like Kaleidoscope. Yeah.
Kaleidoscope, yes. You start from anywhere, you get
Yeah.
something.
That's interesting.
So,
Oh, well, you're not doing advert for them, so let's
start.
back to what we're here. So I'm going to read the first should I read
Entry.
it? The first entry of Lucid Dream? No, I'll
No,
leave
start
no
with the interlude, the lucid dream, or you want to
should I? I
skip
don't
that?
know. I want you to encounter it for yourself, or should I?
All right, then. Let's keep the lucid dream.
What do you think? Do you think we should do it or
I think typically book starts with pages that the author would not mind reading.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so let's do the interlude, the lucid dream. So uh I was somewhere familiar, but not entirely real. The details were precise, too precise. Then it settled. I was dreaming.
I have an entry.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Entry 25. Ruin. The feeling of a disservice to oneself, quietly engaging in what chips part of you away. To know what isn't good for you and still choose it.
Fully aware.
Fully aware, fully present. Maybe it's for the experience, or maybe it's the guilt that follows. A quiet reminder that you could do better,
You could be better.
you could be better. A quiet reminder that you could be better. Yet we return to the same place. Yet we return to the same escape. A self imposed Stockholm syndrome, the tides of being human. I have this friend that said this thing about choosing the woman for you. He said, if this woman you feel attracted to doesn't excite you, if you've been on a date or two with this person and you don't feel excited to talk to them, move on. That he's noticed a lot of men spend the amount of time they would use to chase, to find the right people for them, going after people that do not feel exciting. And when you keep making that choice, that becomes your reality, because the time you would spend, there's only so much time you have in this world. The time you would spend finding the right person, you would be wasting with someone that just fills your space rather than someone that makes you feel alive. So that is the ruin for a lot of men, and they keep at it like a self imposed Stockholm syndrome. The brain seeks what's familiar, it's baked right into the way we learn through pattern recognition. Since you learn through pattern recognition, whatever new thing you find, you try to associate it with what exists and it's easier to stick. But then that now means your brain continues to look for what is familiar. That's why people keep getting trapped in the same rut.
Ruin. That's a good name for that concept, man. Thinking about it now. It's like why do you recognize that this thing is not helping you in any way? Yet you are still going back to it. Like why? What was in it for you? Like why is there so much desire for what you do not truly enjoy? Is it the guilt in it? Is it whether maybe the guilt is
You
what you
enjoy it.
the guilt after you also enjoy the guilt after? Because then if I born you with something now, bro, like you never like that shit. But then if I bring it again and say, guy, I want to light you up. I want to burn your skin with that same fire. You're going to say no because you clearly do not like it. What if there's a part of ourselves we are here to confront that actually enjoys these things, but we are trying to suppress it and resist why this is? I don't know, sometimes it's the recognition of these things existing inside of us that helps set us free. Um, how would I say? Trying to collapse. It's a it's difficult and easy at the same time. It depends on how you look at it. There's an entry I made here about a mountain. Don't know the name, the number, still, but it's like you see this mountain, you know how what's going to take to climb this thing. You're looking at it, you know what you need to do, but you never do it. Maybe just like sitting where you are watching the mountain without making any attempt to get to where you want to be at the summit. There's one. Let me read one. Uh, this one is on Lost. Here, find it. I don't know if this is the beautiful thing or it's not so beautiful, but knowing that there's something I'm looking for. I really wish I could just say it off the top of my head without having to flip pages. That way you can like engage me in something while I try to find it out. Mm.
Don't spend so much time trying to find what you think you want
Mm.
that you neglect what you might need. Just pick one.
Mm.
There's this song I love actually. The chorus is, you can't always get what you want. You can't always
When you
get
said that thing, I
what you
just stopped at the
want.
page, and this is from is Act 2, The Mirror, awareness, seeing
But when
more.
you
So
try sometimes,
yeah.
you get what you need.
So entry 18, the illusion. How would you feel to live as your true self? It must be beautiful, or maybe it already is. The true self does not arrive. It reveals itself when what is not begins to fall away, and what is not is being shed. Lately, I've begun to see that our natural state is not something to be found, but something to be remembered. It is childlike, it is pure. Before the world reshaped us, we become what we are not by clinging tightly towards identities, beliefs, and fears. By resisting what we do not want, we quietly give it power. Sometimes I feel like I know myself, other times I don't. A search for something that was never lost. Perhaps the danger is in Perhaps the danger is not in ignorance, but in trying too hard to refine what was never meant to be fixed.
Like he was listening to. So tell
We'll have
me
a, we'll
about
have a,
that.
we're in the company of a cat and
Why,
a mansion behind us.
why or how does that resonate with you?
I sometimes I really question like who am I? What am I? What could I be? What am I not? When I question these things, I look at how I live my life, the things I do, the things am interested in, the things I want no part of. And I recognize that all these things, one way or another, they kind of influence my state of being. So inside all of this, I'm trying to find myself. You know, a lot of people try to find themselves like we just like imagine you walking, but you just for some reason get lost, and you, the being, still trying to find yourself being lost. Like it doesn't really make sense when you think about it, but then it's also our comfort way of explaining the fact that something feels amiss. We don't know what could it be. It's like trying to remember who I am, my internal metrics, like how I would really want to live my life in full expression, authentically. And how does my shadow factor into all of that? Shadow, the part we don't really speak about, the part we don't really want to acknowledge that we have. We look at these parts of us and we hide them. We don't want to fight it and not. But then I'm asking, what role have you to play in my being? These are basically reflections. It's not like something I'm going to give you. This is the answer. It's like I'm questioning a lot of things. I'm asking myself questions. Sorry, asking myself questions. Asking the reader. The reader is probably asking me back. What do you mean when you say this? When you use this word? When you try to explain this? A lot of times there are no answers here. There's like pieces to the puzzle that when you encounter yourself, I hope you just make the book your own, the reflections your own for a moment. Sit with it. So this one before Act 3, the expansion, is the entry authentic. So it's like it goes like this: my true self has always been there, yet it arrives like a discovery, a quiet, unfamiliar joy. Those closest to me seem unsettled by it. With gentle resistance, they try to guide me back to what feels comfortable for them, but foreign to me. They offer counsel, but that image is not mine. Perhaps they do not see, or perhaps they see and choose not to accept that this is who I am. I am aware that I am aware. And through this body, through this mind, I experience true living.
What entry is that?
87, authentic. We might end up reading this whole thing this night, man. I don't even want it. uh, it's my big baby. Oh. Like when I think I actually really took my time to create this. Went from putting it in journals, raw thoughts, it's not making sense. How do I phrase this? So I went to
So that's
refining
what
it
I
with
should
man.
do if I want to
Next
write.
man, yeah. Probably
I've always wanted to write a book.
bought a book. writer's guide in Bangkok. It's it's trying to help you find your writing style. Well, I'd already started writing. I've been journaling for a while, so I'd already started writing before meeting the book. It's not like I'm using it to. So the book is very experimental. It can tell you to describe what you see right now, what you notice in words, like mention, the art of mentioning. Like I look around, I say, oh, I see this tripod stand, I see this mouse, like no be rattle, like mouse for the viewers. I see this pouch, I see the curtains, I see the key stuck inside, I see the music playing, not loudly but a little bit quiet, a little bit what's the word, the volume is a little bit low. So the art of mentioning kind of helps you paint a picture of your surrounding, because if you write, you're supposed to, whoever is coming across is supposed to see something, visualize something. I'm going to put the seed in your head for you to.
Me we lazy. Me we
You know,
lazy
something
guy.
is different. Maybe it's my own style. Maybe
No,
imagine you have your own. Everybody's like,
right.
if you start, you
work.
yeah,
It's very relatable.
yeah.
People are not as imaginative as they think they are. All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Let's go close to the end. Right place, right time. Everything you have lived through served its purpose.
Yeah.
Pay attention. You are stronger than you think. I hope you read this and hear your own voice in it.
What is that?
A good friend once said to me, do not treat problems as problems. Treat them as tasks, and when you solve them, you become stronger. Rise and shine,
That's true.
even if the weight is still there. Strength is not the absence of it, it is carrying it forward. You are the universe, learning itself.
I had like a little bit of goosebumps when I was writing this thing. Like at some point, it felt like a call to action. Like yo, this is... and I was feeling that. I'm like, oh, then I'm like,
This is my favorite so far. But I think it's my favorite so far because I'm in need of motivation, and it's
and it's at the end. It's like next.
No.
It's a continuous existence.
Right. Have you ever?
Well, I don't know how I feel. I feel sincere joy seeing your reaction, not from a place of validation or seeking. It's like anybody can do this. We just have to return. Anybody can do this. Maybe
It is okay for the joy to come from validation. Stop trying to.
no. It's not validation. It's not. I'm just happy to see that.
I know.
I could probably read this to you and you're like sleeping here, and I'm like fuck. But then to see that you are in one way or another reacting to it genuinely
Feels
oddly not satisfying.
No,
Not saying
validation is not a bad thing.
Hold on. It's not satisfying. I won't say satisfying. I would say oddly fulfilling. It's in the process itself. I'm not looking at this work. I'm looking at the meaning in between the lines.
What's funny?
And I've enjoyed doing this with you, man. Like the whole interaction. Especially how we didn't even know what we're going to do, how we're going to start this.
I'm pretty good at freestyling.
Bro, I think that's the best thing. I don't know. Well, like a lot of things,
Are
require.
we cutting off here?
It seems it's coming to his.
Like it seems like kind of appropriate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are see the energy now. So it's like, don't fight it. Bro, I don't forget which I did talk. What was I saying?
You'll find your words again. Don't worry. Just
I hate when this thing happens. Like, yeah.
count down from 10.
10. Do I count it out loud or in my head?
Count it out loud.
No, out loud feels distracting.
Anyhow you want to do it.
Bro, you shouldn't have said something, or probably have to watch this thing and come and reshoot again and say, oh, catch my train of thought.
It doesn't matter. The fact you cannot find the right words does not mean the words you say aren't right.
It's even finding my words. I've completely. It's like the thought don't run away from me. So sometimes when I have ideas, I have to pause whatever I'm doing. That's why I carry this little book around and a pen. So whenever it comes, I just flip it open and put it before I forget. Because these days, like, a lot is going on, man. You might have something on your mind, and before you know, you forget. You might have something you're working on. It gets pushed down the list of priorities. I don't even realize till it's a matter of urgency. And you're like, oh, maybe I could have done this before I could have. It just helps me regulate thoughts.
I want to say it in the most.
No, I get what you say. They might think you're argumentative.
You're refusing to hear me because I may not be saying what you want to hear. There are lots of books that I should have read, but